Hi everyone! Today we will talk about the methods or various ways of looking at truth and what will be considered as mere opinion. Philosophizing is to think or express oneself in a philosophical manner. Here, we have 6 methods that we can use in analyzing a philosophical issue. These are Phenomenology, Existentialism, Postmodernism, Analytic tradition, Logic and Critical thinking, and Detecting fallacies. First, let us discuss phenomenology. The word phenomenon comes directly from the Greek phenomenon, which means appearance. German philosopher Immanuel Kant used the same word to refer to the world of our experience. Thus, according to phenomenology, truth is based on a person's conscious experiences. Its founder, Edmund Husserl, argues that consciousness is intentional. And what interests the phenomenologists are the contents of consciousness, not on the things on the natural world as such. Existentialism, with Sartre, a French philosopher, emphasizes the importance of free individual choice. He stressed that to be human, to be conscious, is to be free to imagine, free to choose, and be responsible for one's life. Postmodernism talks about world philosophy, the philosophy of many cultures. It significantly respects, rejects, challenges, or aims to supersede the convictions, aspirations, and pretensions of modern Western thought and culture since Enlightenment. Postmodernists believe that humanity should come at truth beyond the rational to the non-rational elements of human nature, including the spiritual. For Ludwig Wittgenstein, an analytic philosopher, language is socially conditioned. We understand the world solely in terms of our language games. Thus, analytic philosophy is the conviction that to some significant degree, philosophical problems, puzzles, and errors are rooted in language and can be solved or avoided by a sound understanding of language and careful attention to its working. Logic and critical thinking serve as paths to freedom from half-truths and deceptions. Logic is centered in the analysis and construction of arguments, while critical thinking focuses on distinguishing facts and opinions on personal feelings. And lastly, fallacy is a defect in an argument other than its having false premises. To detect fallacies, it is required to examine the argument's content. Some of the examples of fallacies are against a person, where one links the validity of an argument to the character of the person stating it, and appeal to force, which is an argument where force, coercion, or threat is given as a justification for a conclusion. Since we already know the various ways of philosophizing, we can now use it in evaluating arguments and ways of expressing one's belief, emotions, and opinions. That's all for today, and see you again in another episode here in Learner's Niche.